I remember when I first found out I was pregnant, and then I was just like, oh, I want to go to the doctor's office and like make sure that I am. And yeah, so from the very beginning, they were like showing the ultrasound thing pictures, and it was just like a little tiny dot. And I was like, oh, the dot, the dot, that's her. Like there's something in there. And so my appointments were always like on a Monday. So Mondays became the day like, oh, I just can't wait for the next Monday. It just like couldn't come fast enough. It was like the highlight of that week. And then recently I've been doing like tons and tons of research for baby stuff. So this time around this week, when the baby appointment came, I felt like it was more like a chore than like I get to go look at the baby again, and like more like an errand that I had to do. So when I looked back on it later, I it was so sad. Like, oh, I wasn't as excited this time to see her. I mean, it was, but it was just like, did I lose my focus getting so preoccupied with like buying all the baby stuff and like doing all this research for her that when I actually saw her, it just it wasn't the same. And then I thought about the Jews, like back in Jesus' time, like they were doing all the right things, they were working for God, but when he actually came, they actually rejected Jesus. And I was thinking about the Bible verse in John 5 that said something like, you search the scriptures, for in them you think that you have eternal life, and they testify of me, but you weren't willing to come to me to have that life. For us, I think about our first love. When you first had that relationship with Jesus and you're just like so excited, and like that's all you can think about and talk about, and that's all you want to share. And then maybe slowly over time, the focus shifts, and you maybe get so preoccupied in like doing the right thing or working for God that you neglect or don't appreciate that actual personal time with God that you can have for yourself. And I know that's happened to me, and I know that I'm not the only one. When I find myself doing that, or when I find myself getting to that place, I'm just like, I pray, God, just help me to love you more, or change my heart, or help me to even want to love you. It's like I don't even have the desire, and just like, please even give me the desire to want to come back to you. And I find that he always answers that prayer, and I know that he can do it for all of us, and he can get our focus back on track, that he can become the love of our life again.